All right, everyone. Well, it could not be a fantastic day without cupcakes. Well, Chef Tlanesi is the master when it comes to cake decorating, and she is here this morning to tell us how you can take a spooky cupcake decorating class with the kiddos and how to master the art of canning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Danny's also an expert when it comes to cupcake decorating.
I am
too,
not.
right?
Yes. Don't say that. Everybody is
today.
expecting it to be beautiful.
Well, look, I've seen the chef in action. This is something you are just so natural at. What got you started, Chef?
Well, I've been baking for pretty much my entire life. From the time I was really little, it was cakes, cupcakes. But actually something kind of funny is that my friend and I, we would watch a lot of scary movies when we were kids.
Yes.
And when it would get too scary, we would end up like running into the kitchen and like baking. So we'd like bake cakes, cupcakes, anything.
That's
so
brilliant.
yeah, it was a good way to like get away from the spooky.
Yeah, it's a good way to bring yourself out of it. I love
Right?
this.
Scary.
You guys also do canning too. This is so cool. Tell me a little bit about this, about the art of canning.
The art of canning. So for a lot of people, canning is really intimidating.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it, but once you get the basics down, it's really fun. So the main important things is just to keep everything really clean and sanitized. And then step 2 is making sure that whatever you're putting into the cans is warm, as well as the jars themselves.
Okay.
So that if you were to put something like really hot into a cold jar, the jar will crack. So that's a really important tip, making sure that the lids aren't tightened too tight. There's a lot of little tips that you'll learn in the class.
Oh my gosh,
That's
really
awesome.
But yeah, I've been pickling since I was a kid with Grandma. You know, this is actually the cucumbers up there. That's my grandma's recipe.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm so happy you still kept
Amazing.
that
And
alive and
yeah, and I share that in the class.
That is
Very
so
cool.
cool.
Grandma Tootie.
Well, guys, I'm thinking we should start decorating. I need to learn some tips and tricks. Can you show us
Yes,
what you brought and how
Absolutely,
to do it?
yes, totally. So I brought frosting to make this little pumpkin, this little jack-o'-lantern right
How
here.
cute is that?
Very
Yeah, so you start with the orange, and it's a big round tip for the orange.
Okay.
Danny, you give it a go.
Okay, so I'll just show you the first one. So you just
Okay.
kind of go around the side, go around the other side,
Oh, she does it so perfect.
I know.
and then you want to fill it in a little bit so that
Okay.
it doesn't droop. But then, yeah, you just keep on kind of layering it on top,
Okay.
Very nice.
and then one on top of that, and then
Oh, it's a little pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, Danny.
Don't judge me.
Danny. Now,
And then-
if this is the cool thing, though, because a lot of people out there, moms, kiddos, they would love it to be able to just do awesome cupcakes, and myself included. I took a class last year.
Yes.
So much
It was really fun to have you there.
There it is. That is myself and my 6-year-old Anna Kate,
Anna Kate.
over at the Seasoned Chef Cooking School. Oh, we loved it. But what can they learn, Chef, when they come to the class? Because you've got it again this year.
Yeah, so what you can plan on learning when you come to the class is how to make the cupcakes themselves. So
Okay.
mixing the dry together, mixing the wet, adding your wet to the dry, and then getting those baked off, and then we're gonna make a traditional American buttercream.
Okay.
And then you get to learn a lot of tips on how to decorate. So like all these cool things, plus like more.
It's such a neat opportunity, and they had these punches that were delicious. Remember, with
With
like,
dry
with
ice
the dry
and all
ice. The whole
all the
experience was
steam.
really cool. Now, this is October the 29th this year,
yeah.
and we'll give you some info on how you can sign up for the class. But okay, what's happening now?
I'm
Danny,
just copying Chef T.
that's pretty
You're
good.
doing amazing.
I don't know, guys.
You're a pro. You don't need
Like
me.
a carrot. I don't know. Pumpkin
Yeah,
carrot.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then you just use this and you make the little vines.
Oh, okay.
And then
Vine
last, you can keep it a regular pumpkin or you can make it a spooky pumpkin by
all the way.
That
you
is
know,
really
making-
good, Danny.
Oh, thanks, Claude.
eyes,
I feel like
Very nice.
I just.
a little mouth.
I think I should quit my job.
Yep.
I think I should do something else for a
I don't know
This
about
is your
that.
new job.
No, you could. You totally could.
living. So awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
These are all techniques that
It's
you can
fantastic.
obviously learn
All right,
in
give it
the
a
class.
Yep,
right?
So yeah, this is what you'll learn in the class.
Okay.
Yeah, you learn all of it.
So, yes, the class is coming up October the 29th, and then you've also
29th.
got a canning class.
The
which is
canning class is
awesome.
on November 5th.
Okay, so there you go, everyone. And where do you get all the supplies? personally, where do you recommend people go if they want to make
all this kind
Yeah.
of stuff? I mean, Kroger itself has a ton of really good stuff. So like I got, just these at King Soopers, any kind of colors you
can
might
always
need.
find
But
it
like
everywhere.
Michael's Cake Crafts on South Broadway is great for any of it. Lots.
But if you come to the class, though, you provide pretty much everything.
Oh
which
yeah,
is
we provide
fantastic.
everything. So you don't have to bring a single thing. Don't even bring an apron. Bring just you, kids, bring your adults, and we'll have a really good time.
Yeah.
That's a great looking cupcake
That
there.
looks amazing.
It's Halloween.
She made a happy cupcake.
So cute.
Okay, well, it was so good to see you.
Thank you so
Deb.
much for
Thank you
having
for being
me.
here. And again, do something fun with the kiddos, and you can celebrate.
Look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, celebrate Halloween with the spooky cupcake decorating class for parents and kids. That's October the 29th, or you can take the Canning Done Right class. That is November the 5th. Go to theseasonedchef.com for more info and to book your spot. And when you do, make sure you use the promo code COCO for a 20% discount. Yeah, I love the team at The Seasoned Chef.